everybody, it is Addison. I hope everybody is having an amazing Thursday. It's Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. I hope everybody's having an amazing Thursday. I was actually going to do a live on something else today because I'm headed out later, so I was going to get all fixed up, and I was like, okay, I'll do my live later when I'm all like looking good and all that. But I had just finished working out, so I've got like workout hair and stuff. But I just finished working out, and I was just doing a quick scroll through my feed, and another coach's stuff came up, and something she'd written, and this coach is another relationship coach, and I respect kind of some of the things that she writes, and so I was reading, and she was talking about monogamy. So I want to first off say that this is kind of a topic that kind of got given to me, but it is a topic that I keep getting presented with probably over the last month, over and over and over and over and over again. And so finally I was like, okay, I'll do a live over it. I'll do a live. And I was feeling the energy because I'd responded to somebody on this coach's post, and I was like, and they came back at me, and I was like, okay, instead of getting into a Facebook war, I have Facebook Live now. But yes, actually, I was like, I'm going to just do a live on it to share my thoughts. And it's this idea of monogamy being like a thing, because it's not. It's not. And I know a lot of people would go, no, monogamy is a thing. There's true monogamy. And you can choose to have a relationship where one person is your primary sexual partner. Yes. You can have a relationship where you are choosing to contain levels and certain types of intimacy to that relationship. But when we're talking about monogamy, a lot of people think, oh, well, you're just sleeping with one person. No, I'm sorry, but relationships and monogamy have way more to do with just having sex with somebody. It is emotional. It is the level of intimacy you go to. And when I'm talking intimacy, I mean like that depth that you are sharing with somebody. That could be in your sexing, in your communications. And people will go, oh no, we are meant to be monogamous. That is complete and utter bullshit. We are not meant to be monogamous. One person cannot and will not fulfill all aspects of you, even in the bedroom. And yes, I know I'm going to get hell for this, but even in the bedroom. Now, again, you can make the choice to go, okay, this person fits this. So if I have a man in my life and he fits 95% of kind of what I'm desiring and my kind of take on the bedroom, that's great. But I can make a choice to kind of not put away, but kind of forgo maybe that 5% or get it met in a different way of the sexual relationship. But they're not ever going to fulfill 100% because we are all different and we all have different likes, different dislikes. And I'm kind of sick of hearing about how like, oh no, one person can fulfill all your needs. No, they can't. Now, again, if you choose to be in a marriage and you're not going to open that marriage, that is completely your choice and an okay choice. Like, I'm not going to judge that, and I don't think anybody else should judge that. But to say that you are going to keep all your intimacy to that relationship, that one person is going to give you everything, it's not possible. It's not possible, and it's going in with an expectation into a relationship thinking that they're going to give you all that, and it's not possible. So what ends up happening is the relationship is going to crumble because you're going to think that you're going to spend all your time with them. They're going to fulfill all your needs, and nobody is that powerful. Nobody is that powerful. No one is ever going to fulfill all of our needs. And so that is why I say monogamy is bullshit. It's not actually a thing, because we are always, and I hope my hope for you all is that you have more intimacy in your life than one person. You have other places where you can experience different energies and different people. And if you don't, then you're really holding yourself back. Even with, so I'm not a super polyamorous person. I'm not in tons of relationships at the same time. But I can have male friendships and be in a sexual relationship with somebody, and I get a different masculine energy from my male friends as I do from my masculine partner that I'm having sex with, which is a different actual masculine energy than I even get from my female friends. We are always experiencing different aspects of self and different energies. And in the bedroom, I can say, most certainly, no one person is ever going to fit, because this one comment that this guy made on this this thread, I finally was like, yeah, I'm not getting into a Facebook war, because I just don't do that. It's just not worth it to me. Was about how, well, if somebody doesn't want to do something, if you want to try something sexually and that other person is a fuck no to it, then you should just be out, which I disagree with too, because there's lots of things that maybe I'm like, I'm not into that, but that's cool that you are. That doesn't mean that the relationship can't work. That doesn't mean that it's not possible to still be getting some truly fulfilling sexual fulfillment from that, to really be dropping into your body, to really enjoy what you are receiving. It is that no one is going to be 100% able to give you everything you desire in the bedroom. It's just not possible. And that's not to say you have to go and get a different sexual relationship. That's saying that maybe your partner might not have all of the same kind of kinks and tweaks and whatevers you want to call it as you. And that's okay. And that is respect. And that is a relationship. And that is learning. And that is growing together and exploring, because what you might be a fuck no to, right now, you might be a yes to in the future. It is that exploring. And so I think when I say monogamy is not a true thing, I truly mean that we are constantly sharing intimacy. We are constantly sharing different energies. Yes, even sexual energies. I used to have, when I was working as a therapist, I used to have a couple Christian therapist friends, and I always respected their kind of belief system, but I disagreed. They would go like, no, I shouldn't even have it was a male therapist, and he would be like, I should not even have female friends because there could be some sexual energy exchange there. Well, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is playful. That is fun. We are all grown-ups here, and so if we choose to make a move on something, that is different, and that is looking at relational styles that you choose to live. But when it comes to emotions, sex, intimacy, connection, energy, I'm sorry, but we are not monogamous. Humans are just not monogamous. We are not built to be monogamous. Otherwise, we would have been born with our partner and we never would leave that partner. We would never grow. We would never expand. We would never change. We would never need anyone else in our life ever. So, on that note, it's just not a thing. True monogamy is not a thing. Now, if you choose to make a choice to be in a monogamous sexual relationship, that is a choice. If you choose to only share certain intimacies in this relationship, it's a choice. What I'm saying is these are choices. It's not something we are just not born acting in this way or connecting in this way. This is a choice that we choose to make based on our upbringing. And so, yeah. And I would love to hear y'all's y'all's viewpoints, because I know that this question actually, like this kind of topic, brings up a lot of kind of, again, people calling me in the middle of my life, brings up a lot of energy in people. People have really strong opinions about this monogamy, polyamory type thing. And so I would definitely love to hear your thoughts on kind of intimacy and monogamy and in sex, outside of sex, because I also know several polyamorous relationships where this person over here is not actually they're not having sex with all their partners. This partner for emotional support, emotional intimacy. This partner over here is more of that sexual fiery energy. So I think we think of even polyamory as like having to be like everybody is fucking everybody, and that's not the case either. And so if you are a monogamous person and you don't know anything about polyamory, you might want to do some research as well. Just like I don't think there should be judgment. I think it is a choice. Whatever way you choose to live your relationships and whatever is flowing for you at that moment, that is your choice, and that's to be respected. But when we come to actual relationships, a relationship has so much more to do than just the actual action of sex. So on that note, tell me your thoughts, your comments, all of that. I would love to hear it below. I always answer and like to respond to your thoughts. And so I don't have anything massive to announce. I have a couple of really cool opportunities coming up, so check out my events page on my calendar. I'm going to do a workshop in California coming up soon, and that is on my website. There are I have 2 events by other practitioners on my site as well. I definitely always have my online program, so just check it out and stay updated with what's going on, because I have a lot of really cool stuff kind of in the works, but I'm not quite ready to announce yet. So www. Kind of stay up to date with me. Also, if you are not on my coaching page, go over to Addison K. Bell and like that shit. And then you will make sure to get all my, all the information that you might need on workshops coming out, online programs, different talks I'm doing, all of that. So I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'm sending you all love, light, and blessings. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.